Hey guys, Immersed here, and welcome to Twin Peaks on a 5.0.4 patch Affliction Warlock. So, I've been practicing on the Affliction Lock for about 2 days now, and at first I was like, well, where's the damage? I'm not really seeing a lot of damage. So what I started to do is basically I just kept spreading my dots, and anybody I could, I put my dots on. As you're going to see in this video, I don't stick to one target very much. I just soul burn, soul swap, soul burn, soul swap, soul burn, soul swap. And when I have no more soul shards, I try and get a drained soul off like I did right there to get all my soul shards back up there. And also Haunt now costs a soul shard, so you gotta, manage that too. But in this battleground, I went in and I'm like, okay, I want to be main damage. I want to have close to the highest killing blows, least deaths, and a lot of kills. So we're going to see how that plays out for me in the end. And this was just a very, very fun battleground, and I really, really enjoyed it. And for those of you who use Noggenfogger, I'm a big fan of it. I love the undead form. I'm actually on my human warlock. This is my main warlock. This is immersed. And I'm actually using Noggenfogger right now. And you can now mount with it since patch 5.0.4, which is very, very cool. So yeah, you're going to be seeing me basically use that a little bit in this, and maybe a blood elf. I can't really remember. Alright, so they have our flag, we have their flag. 22 minutes, a few minutes have just elapsed into the game. So I figured I'm just going to go get our flag back. And just, like I said in the beginning, I'm feeling very, very charitable in this battleground. I'm really in the mood of giving, so I start giving all these guys my dots. And it makes me feel really, really good after, because I was in the spirit of giving, and it just worked out really well for everybody except the Horde team. So the reason it did not work out well is they had one healer, and the reason that did not work out well is because his healer wasn't very geared, and I knew that, and I focused him down very, very quickly. Now, you're going to notice there, I don't have instant fear, I don't have the blood fear talent. Reason being, I really like the burning rush talent if I need to get away, if I have the flag, if I have a healer with me that knows I have that talent, just to get place to place quicker. And again, I'm not really using a cookie cutter build. I'm not really using a PvP quote unquote build. I'm just using an immerse build, and I really, really, really strongly suggest that for players out there. Don't go by the mainstream build. Try out new builds. Try out custom specs. It works out really well for me. It always has in all the games. So right there, I just wanted to show that clip because I really got a weird death grip. Instead of going right in front of him, I kind of fell in the water. Alright, so moving on, it's going to be a relatively short video. I see the healer again with the flag. I'm going to focus him down very, very quickly. Get my dots up, get my haunt up on him. Start with my Malefic Grasp, get him down very, very quickly, followed by my Observer's Interrupt, my Optic Blast. So I see this Death Knight was a very mean Death Knight because he has the glyph where Icy Touch dispels the magic effect, and there goes my Noggenfogger, and that's very, very mean of him. I mean, I was in the mood of giving in this one, and he was in the mood of taking my buffs. So we got to repay the favor. We're going to get him down very, very quickly. And like I said, I've only been playing my Affliction Warlock for maximum, a few games for about 3 days now. So I see this rogue jumps on me, and I'm not in the mood to get 2v1'd right now. So what do is I put my Curse of Exhaustion on him, and I see he just cloaks and just bowls. So the Death Knight comes back, and I just focus him down, and I see I have one soul shard, so I'm going to get my Drain Soul out there to get my soul shards back. Going to use the Noggenfogger again. As you can see, I bought quite a lot there. So I'm going to use my Soul Burn Soul Swap here to get my 3 main dots, Agony, Corruption, and Unstable Affliction, up on this Hunter. I'm going to use my Harvest Life, which is an AoE Drain Life, and it's a really cool talent. It saves me in a few battlegrounds that I did not record, unfortunately. This one, it did help me get my health up a little bit there. So I'm going to go ahead and use that when I need health. I also use my Unending Resolve, which reduces damage taken by 40. And for 8 seconds, I cannot be interrupted nor silenced. So that really, really helps, especially when you're using that spell. So I'm going to go ahead there, get the health there. I'm going to get my Soul Burn Soul Swap up on these 2 Death Knights here just to help get them down. Like I said, I was very much in the mood of giving in this one. I really thought that all the Horde deserved my dots, so I just went ahead and I started giving all the Horde characters I ran into my dots as a present. So that worked out very, very well. Again, not for them, but for me. So again, we're going to get on this Hunter here, and I know he's a BM Hunter, and I know since the patch hit it, BM Hunters have crazy burst. So I have all the animals in the jungle coming after me, plus a hunter. So I do go down here, but I do have a trick up my sleeve, and I don't know if the hunter knew this because he didn't actually wait. I have a soul stone. I'm going to get up and I'm going to refresh my dots on him. I'm going to get my shadow burn out there. I'm going to get my UA back up, my agony and corruption right after that. He's going to feign death, but he will die eventually from my dots. So that was very good. I see his warrior coming, and he does target me, and for some reason I'm not quite sure why. He is a little bit undergeared. Maybe that's why, but he was focusing on the flag and just, sorry buddy, you undergeared plus a Affliction Warlock doesn't really match well, plus a hunter switch to the target as well. So I'm just going to go up here, and I see my mana and health is a little bit low, so I'm going to go up here and get the health power up, and I'm going to just jump off here. We're going to switch, and we're going to rather attack this Death Knight. And I really do like the way Affliction Locks are playing. Like I said, the damage is a little minimal. I'm not in complete PvP gear either. I do want to point that out right now. And I'm in a little bit of PvP, a little bit of PvE. So I'm very happy with how my personal Warlock is playing. So I see this Death Knight come back for me again. So I'm going to give him, send him a present with my Soul Swap. My Soulburn Soul Swap, put all my dots on him, do the same to this Hunter, get him down quick because I know I can kite the Death Knight very easy. However, the Hunter I cannot just because he is ranged and I know he does a lot more damage and he's a lot more geared. So I get burned to death here, and I see it get Nova'd here, so I'm waiting for the Deep Priest to trinket that. I do that right there. I get my dots up on this. The rogue jumps on me again. And this is just not a good position for me to be in. So I try and get my Unending Resolve out there. I do try and get my Hunt up there on my rogue target. So I start using my Curse of Exhaustion. And right here, he decides to follow me, and he's using Burst of Speed and Sprint and all his movement impairing effects. So I wait for my Shadow Burn, I get that up there, I get my Fear and UA right after that. And we're going to keep on going here, and I do want to point something out coming up. He vanishes here. Okay, we're going to wait a minute, I'm going to point something out for you guys. Alright, so we're just going to go over here and get the health power up just to get my health up there. Now right there, you saw a tick. The rogue was near me. But for some reason, either it just hit him and he just did not want any part of me. Who knows? That warrior was also there backing me up, being a good team player. So this Death Knight back again. Death Knights for some reason really enjoy trying to kill me. It doesn't matter what tune I'm on. It's just Death Knights, I don't know. They really enjoy trying to take me down. So we get that one down very, very quickly. So I see this mage. I'm just going to get a Soulburn Soul Swap on it, get my 3 main dots up, get a Curse of Exhaustion just to help the warrior and hunter. I'm not going to actually follow it up. I decided, okay, I'm going to take this hunter down because I know what a threat this guy is. He does a lot of damage, and the reason I know that is because I got attacked by him and the animals of the jungle earlier. So I see he pops his Bestial Wrath. The rogue jumps on me again, and unfortunately, bad time for me right here. I try and get away, but unfortunately I can't. I had a mage, I had a BM hunter, and I had a rogue on me. I'm pretty sure I saw a living bomb up there. So they have our flag. It's 2-1 now, 13 minutes left. I'm going to go in here, and unfortunately, they're going to cap it. But nonetheless, we're just going to clear out the flag room because we don't want any stragglers chasing us as we bring out their flag back to our base. So we are just going to dot everybody up. We're going to hunt up on either the lowest geared, which I did here. I just wanted to get one more guy out of the fight as quickly as possible, which is that warrior there that's taking a lot of damage from my dots. And we're just going to get a Soulburn Soul Swap up on everybody else just to get dots out there. We are in the spirit of giving after all. I see a Death Knight is up here. I use my Demonic Portal to get up here. Get my Soul Swap, my Soulburn Soul Swap rather up there. I thought he was chasing me. And I tried to get a Shadow Fury, but he did not. He just hid. So I'll get a few Fell Flames out there just to get good measure in that he will die. Alright, so just going to go on out here. Be a good team player, just check where the flag is and everything. So I'm just kind of waiting for my flag here to see where he's coming out of. I just checked right there. He's coming across the water on the log, I believe. So no problem. We're just going to follow it and try and escort it. So I see this warrior here, and good gear, bad gear, doesn't matter. If you're near my flag carrier, you're getting attacked, you're going to get dotted. You know, you're going to get the gift of giving from Immersed. So get him down. So the hunter comes back, and I do something a little bit different on this fight. I get my dots up, I get a fear on, and I'm going to actually use my Harvest Life because I know how big a BM Hunter's burst damage can be. So I want to prevent as much of that as possible. So I'm just going to start healing myself now. And as you can see, he's maintaining very good damage on me. So I'm going to get that down. This warrior charges in. I'm going to get my dots up on him. I'm going to get my Shadow Fury up right there. Get Haunt up just to do some damage. Haunt does a lot of initial damage now, and it also increases the damage of all of your spells on the target by an X number. I believe 25%, if I remember correctly. So we're going to get him down, get his soul, drain solo. We see this healer coming up again with the Flag Death Knight Carrier and the Paladin right behind that. So we all know what to do in Battlegrounds is we go for the healer first. It doesn't matter how many we try and CC them, annoy them, drain their mana, kill them, do whatever we can. And we do actually manage to get the healer down. We switch to the Death Knight and the Mage. I see I have no soul shards here, so I'm just going to hard cast my dots up there. Now, this is a really funny part, because here comes the end of the game. 2 deaths. They're about to kill me. I get a Harvest Life up. And we win. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun running this. I had a lot of fun recording. I had a lot of fun commentating it. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And as always, happy hunting, guys.